Welcome in, everybody. We are at Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater as Baylor takes on Oklahoma State. In the booth, we got T. Clink and Coach Brusso. Take it away, Clink.
Welcome on in, everybody. Like Jimmy said, we're here at Ben Pickett Stadium here in Oklahoma. Well, Coach, what are you expecting between these two teams today?
I expect a very balanced attack from both teams. I think the team that makes the least amount of mistakes today, Clink, will probably come out on top.
Oh, yes. It looks like Panda and his Baylor Bears here will get the ball here first. And Craig Williams is going to bring this one out. And he's going to get knocked down after a 22-yard gain here. Look for Baylor to try to get the running game going. 2 weeks off. Look to see how rusty they might look here. Oklahoma State just came off of a big victory against FSU last night or the other day, and now they're looking to put up another dub here. We got Baylor come out in the shotgun, go get this one off to Williams, and Williams is going to make a defender miss. He's got open field up the sideline, 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Baylor. What a big first play there for Baylor to come out in the shotgun and run the ball against this very aggressive Oklahoma State defense. Touchdown Baylor here quick early.
Holy moly, fellas. Everybody's just still getting into their seats. And we got 7-0 on the board. That guy is so fast, though. We know from experience that dude is so fast. And if you give him some open space, it's lights out.
Yeah, definitely lights out if you give that man Williams some space. And now it's Oklahoma State's turn to bring out the ball. Presley here. Going to just take a knee here in the end zone. But what a great electric run there by Craig Williams to get this game going.
Let's see how this OK State offense comes out. They've been so lethal, so precise all year. Let's see what they have to say being down for the probably first time in a while in the first quarter, but we'll see what happens.
I think it was the first time since they played Miami, and man, what a great explosive play there for Craig Williams. Now we got Sanders in the backfield with Richardson off to his left. Sanders barking out orders. Going to fake this one off to Sanders. Going to get brought down after a gain of 2.
Safety came flying in and off of that. This looks like Baylor's going to play a little bit more of an aggressive style as compared to be a little bit more passive like they were earlier in the year. So looks like these two off weeks have definitely set them up well.
Yeah, definitely got to be aggressive if you are Panda. And here we go. Sanders again. The shotgun bark out order is going to sling this one off to the running back Richardson. He's going to be brought down with the loss of 1 there. Man, this Baylor defense so far is flying around the field so far.
No easy yards. You know, they're going to let you give you everything underneath, and they're going to rally to the football. And they're not giving Oklahoma State any chances right now. But it's 3rd and long. We know Spencer Sanders has just been killing it all year, so we'll see what he can do.
Yeah, Sanders has been killing it all year round, like you said there, Coach. And see what they could draw up here early on. 3rd and 9 now here for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Sanders making some adjustments at the line. Going to take the snap. Going to sling this one. It's going to be picked off by Baylor, and what a great pick. And Baylor's flying around, playing on all cylinders so far. Defense on point, offense is on point so far. Now let's see if Oklahoma State can get a stop here now. Man,
you would think this game is at McLean Stadium down in Waco. Like, holy moly, fellas. What do we got going on here?
Spread form. Craig Williams off to the left. Going to take the snap. Going to make a counter play here for Williams. Williams going to take this one out the outside. He's going to get a gain of 1 after all that moves. And maybe Oklahoma State's defense probably woke up there. Now here comes the hurry up now.
Oh, boy.
Definitely got to be aggressive here if you're Oklahoma State. Making some adjustments now. Barking out orders to the right here. That is Sharpen. Sharpen's making some orders. Now gets another play. Brings Williams in motion. Going to sling this one off to the right. And it's going to be caught for a first down by Gavin Holmes. What a hit there by the defender, though. Luckily, Holmes was able to hang on to that ball.
Say what you want about the start of this game. I think the one thing from Oklahoma State's side that they are not going to be shy from is delivering contact. on the kick return, on that corner route right there. Oklahoma State is very, very ready for this game, at least from a physical perspective.
Come here, hand out to Craig Williams. Craig Williams is going to be brought down the backfield after a loss of 1. Yeah, like you said, this is a very physical Oklahoma State team, but it doesn't look like they're mentally ready right now. But they did bring Williams down for a loss of 1 there.
Yeah, that play by the Baylor Bears has been pretty hard to stop this year. So, we got an injury update.
Broken toe for Holmes, going to be out for the next 2 quarters. That could be huge here. Shape is going to be slinging this one. It's nearly picked off by Flanagan. Man, very gutsy throw there by Sharpen, and luckily it wasn't picked off there. Oklahoma State starting to wake up now.
Oof, man, like you said, very close to being going the other way right there. Now you got Baylor in 3rd and long. Let's see what this is a big play in the game, Clink.
Very big play. Bunch formation off to the right for Sharpen. Sharpen's going to sling this one. It's going to be caught. It's going to be another Baylor touchdown. Hal Presley for a touchdown. Going to make this a 14-0 lead for Baylor.
Wow.
George coming in with the 14-month sub. Grim coming out with 100, and we're close to a hype train, everybody. And what a great start here for Baylor. And whew.
I mean, if you were Baylor, I don't think you could ask for a better start to this game. But if you're Oklahoma State, it's so early in this game. You just got to get settled in. Got to take the guys, pull them on the sideline, tell them it's going to be all right. And you're still in this game. You get ball at half. As long as you can keep it within arm's reach by the time you get into the locker room, you should be able to rally the troops and make it a hell of a contest.
Yes, it's going to be a heck of a contest. Like you said, it's still early in this game. We're still with 4:27 left in this game. And Sausage is not out of this game quite yet. They've got plenty of time here. Sanders going to take the snap, sling this one. And it's going to be picked off again. Richardson's going to pick this one off. And Baylor's coming out on all cylinders. And Junior Broncos comes in with a 4-month streak. And, man, what can we say about this Baylor defense so far?
The underneath coverage is just sliding in front of Spencer Sanders. He's not even seeing them right now. And my goodness, Baylor's in plus territory again.
Going to sling this one. It's going to be caught. Sharpen giving it Seth Jones for 20 yards, and then they're in the red zone already again. My goodness, look at this Baylor offense flying around, and they're beating up on this Oklahoma defense so far.
Let's see here. Some adjustments going on.
It's going to be a handoff to Craig Williams. Williams is going to take this for about a gain of 6. He's going to be brought down at the 4-yard line. Man.
We're going tempo again, Clink. I don't think Baylor's going to be taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Nah, we are. Here we go. Bunch formation off to the right. Sharpen's getting the play from the sideline. It's going to be a handoff to Craig Williams. Craig Williams is going to bust his way for about 2 yards here, and let's see if we get hurry up going on now again. And we are going to get tempo again, folks.
Baylor can pick up a first down here, chat, just to keep that in mind. So they don't need to score.
All right, here comes Craig Williams. Craig Williams up the middle. Touchdown, Baylor, and Baylor's up 21-0, bearing this extra point. My goodness.
Say right now. Like this is I don't want to say this is a shocker, but the start of this game is probably not what anybody expected coming into this contest.
No, not coming into this contest. We have a big defensive guy. Offense was really scoring like on fire on Tuesday night, whenever they played, and whew, now they're down 21-0. What can we say about this Baylor team right now? They had 2 weeks off, 2 weeks to prepare for this team, and Baylor must have done some homework today after they had that extra time there. And now we got Spencer Sanders spreading the field out and empty backfield here, making some adjustments here. Going to take the snap here. Sanders got all the time in the world. It's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and Sanders is 1 for 4 today with 2 picks. This is a shocker, everybody.
I think the main thing from the Baylor Bears looks like they have some very fresh legs. I mean, obviously having 2 weeks off, you can tell they've definitely been well rested, well prepared, and man, is it showing here in this first quarter.
Yeah, definitely some fresh legs today. And now we're going to get a handoff here to Richardson. Richardson's going to take this one up the middle. He's going to get about 9 yards there. 3rd and 1 now here. Let's see if we can get see if Bell can get a stop. Now we're going to get a hurry up here for the Oklahoma State offense now.
Okay.
All right, going to be a handoff to Richardson again. Richardson's going to barely get this first down. First down, Cowboys. Another fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, Cowboys now.
I mean, if you're Oklahoma State, right, just getting a first down is just probably settles your nerves just a little bit. You know, you can finally stop being so, uptight. You're down 3 scores, but slowly but surely just chip away.
Yeah, just chip away. No need to rush anything right now. I know the situation about as good as anybody. Just play your game. Don't try to force anything. Just try to keep the ball going now. Oklahoma State gets this one off to Green for 13 yards. I mean, another big play here for Oklahoma. Now they're rolling, starting to roll this train now. Here we go. I mean, fake hit off to Richardson. Spencer Sanders got off to the races. He's going to get brought up about the 18-yard line, and now this Oklahoma offense is starting to go.
Like we said, it doesn't take much to get this Cowboy offense rolling, and now you're starting to see not forcing throws, taking what they give you, and Spencer Sanders is starting to feel a lot better about
All
it.
right, Sanders got an empty pocket. He's going to make a defender miss. He's going to make another defender miss. Touchdown, Cowboys! Cowboys get on the board with a Spencer Sanders rush.
And that is the current Heisman Trophy finalist doing what he needs to do to get his team back in the ball game. Unbelievable run.
What a great run there by Spencer Sanders. He calmed his offense down, said, put it on my shoulders, guys. I'm going to take this one in for the end zone here for us.
Yeah.
21-7 now with 2:41 left in the first, and there's been plenty of scoring here in the first quarter already, and Craig Williams is going to take this one on the end zone. He's going to take it off to the left. He's going to be brought down about the 16-yard line, 24-yard gain, and making Baylor start deep in their territory.
Okay, now, if you're Oklahoma State, you kind of survived the barrage that is Baylor. But now, if you're Baylor, you've got out to this white-hot start. Can you keep the momentum going? And granted, this Oklahoma State defense has not played well in this first half of this first quarter, but you know what this unit can bring to the table.
Yeah, this unit is probably one of the best in the country right now. And now let's see what Oklahoma State defense can do here. Now it's going to be a handoff to Craig Williams off to the right. It's going to be a loss, again, a 2 there for Craig Williams. But it's like you said, this Oklahoma State defense has not played great this first half. Neither has its offense, but that last drive gave their offense some confidence. Now let's see the defense get a 3 and out here. Shaping, getting some orders off the sideline there. Same formation as the last formation. Making some adjustments here. Going to be a fake handoff to the fullback. Shaping in trouble. Going to sling this one over the middle, and it's going to be caught. Craig Williams with a big 26-yard gain.
Oof, what a crazy, tightrope of a throw right there. Williams coming out of the backfield instead of the usual, getting the handoff, in that wing T set. Interesting call there by Baylor.
All right, here, handoff to Craig Williams. Craig Williams going to try to make the man miss. He's going to be brought down for no gain. Craig Williams really got over 100 yards, all-purpose yards in this first quarter already. Can Oklahoma State kind of make some adjustments here, Coach? Somehow stop them is the question now. Hurry up again here. Shapin's going to get some orders off from the sideline. Making some adjustments on the field now. Shapin's going to be stepping back, rolling off to his left. Sling this one's going to be picked off by Daniels. Oklahoma State gets a pick. It's going to be the 8th pick there for the defender, and that's going to be a school record. And Oklahoma State defense finally gets a stop.
Yeah. I think for Sharpen right there got a little bit too greedy, was waiting for his guy to open up a little bit late, and a great play there by the Cowboy defense. So now we're really starting to get settled into this game, Clink.
Yes, sir. Now here comes Sanders getting off this one to Richardson. Richardson off the middle has a big hole. Going to get a gain of about 20 out to about the, let's say, 21-yard line, 22-yard line. Say a 22-yard line right there. Already hurry up here for Spencer Sanders in this Oklahoma State defense. Same formation as the last 2x2 set. Richardson off to his right. Sanders going to play fake. Slings this one over to Presley. Presley makes a man miss. Touchdown, Cowboys. And man, what can you say? This Oklahoma State team has now finally came to play.
I think they've finally woken up. I think the sleeping giant is finally woken up after taking a few early counter punches from Baylor. So now they're delivering some of their own.
They got a pick there on defense, and then they score very quickly on 2 plays here for Oklahoma State. Alrighty, here we go. Williams going to take this one out of the end zone. Going to get this one up the middle. He's going to be brought down about the 32-yard line there.
Interesting selection. And we know Williams is just blistering fast. And, the explosive play in the special teams game, maybe getting Williams a little bit more tired, especially for their offensive possessions. But, hey, they're very deep at running back at Baylor. So, you know what? Might as well put your best athletes on the field as much as you can.
Yeah, Williams plays with that high-tempo offense. You think he gets tired pretty quickly with the offensive duties. This one's going to be handed off to Quaylen Jones for a 2-yard gain, and Baylor's already over rushing for 100 yards in the first quarter.
Boy, we're going back to tempo again out of this set.
Alrighty here. Full house set here. Pistol look. Shapin's going to get a play off the sideline there. Shapin bring the fullback in motion. Going to be slinging this one. Looks like it's the other Williams, and it's Tay McWilliams going to get carry for 2 yards. Bringing up a 3rd and 6 now here for the Baylor offense. Now, if you're Baylor, you don't want to force nothing here. You just want to try to get the conversion, or if you can't get nothing, just throw this ball away.
Yep, and if you're Oklahoma State, if you can get off the field here, this would be a huge momentum turn for you.
It'd be a big momentum break here. Now Shapin's going to be taking this one, slinging this one over to Williams. Williams is going to be tripped up, and it's going to be a first down. Craig Williams, 15 yards. And they're going to bring up tempo here.
The angle route with Williams. The angle route's already hard to cover. Then you add in Williams, agility and speed on top of that. Good luck.
Great block here. Now it's going to be bringing a man in motion. Going to be setting up a screen for Williams. Williams got room running into his lineman. Going to make a man miss. Going to get about 15 yards. And Craig Williams still hasn't been able to get stopped yet.
Nope. He's looking a little tired, though. I think the Baylor offense might be slowing down here in just a little bit there, Clink.
Yeah, definitely. Williams getting really tired out there. Bringing a man in motion. Going to be a jet sweep fake. Going to sling this one. Shapin's going to get rid of this one before he gets slammed in the backfield. Great play there by Shapin, and probably the smartest play you had there.
Oh, yeah. You might have had something in the flat, but you had pressure screaming down your neck. Might as well just live to see another down.
Live to see another down. Live to see another day. Alrighty here. 21-14 with 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. 35 points been put up already. We could be seeing a shootout here, Coach.
Yeah, if anybody had the under in this game, I don't think that's going to be the move.
Alrighty here. Shapin's going to take the snap here. Going to roll out to his right. Going to slay this one across the middle. Going to be caught by Baldwin for a 2-yard gain. And that's our last play of the first quarter as we hit the second quarter. It's going to be 21-14 Baylor.
Big third down to start the second quarter here.
Yes,
Williams has not been able to really be contained yet by this Cowboys defense. So what adjustments is Coach Snoster's going to make here to try to slow down the Baylor's best player?
You got definitely bring more blitzes. I think you got to play a lot of man coverage against this team for sure. And but see what they can do here on 3rd and 8. Shape is going to make out some more. Just bring a man in motion. Going to play action fake to the jet sweep. Going to ball backwards. Going to be slinging this one over the middle to looks like that might be Baldwin again. It's going to be a big 3rd down conversion here for Baylor. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 inside the red zone again for Baylor Bears.
I think this is one of the few teams in college football that can match the athleticism of Oklahoma State. You realize Baylor just has a lot of speed at all their skill positions, and it's given the Cowboys defense some fits today.
Yes, definitely it has, and that, like you said, it's probably the best offense that can keep up with them. We play action pass here to Williams. Williams going to sling this one touchdown Baylor, and Baylor's back on the board, going to bring them up to 28-14 over the Oklahoma State Cowboys here. And there's the speed again. Looks like this Oklahoma State defense might be starting to get tired there, Coach.
I say they've been on the field quite a bit here. They're making that a 14-point game. But for how we keep talking about it, for how bad, right, this first half has been for Oklahoma State, you get ball at half. If you drive down the field, keep it within a 7-point game going into the break, you're right back into it if you come out of half with a touchdown.
Presley is going to take fair catch this in the end zone here and going to bring them out to the 25-yard line. Going back to what you said, Coach, but yeah, they just got to take some time off the clock now. Baylor's starting to wear down your defense. You got to start giving them some time on the sideline there. They've bailed you out once with the pick, and now you've got to start getting them some rest here. And like you said, keep it within 7 now. Sanders with 3 wide out to the left here. Going to be a handoff to Richardson. Richardson's got room up the middle. He's going to be brought down after he gained a 6 there.
Yeah, you can start seeing like Baylor definitely has a pass defense game plan coming into this thing. They don't want to give up an explosive play. If Oklahoma State's gonna run the ball, so be it. But I don't think they're gonna try to get beat in the passing game.
No, that's their best defender. Spencer Sanders going to take this one off. McMahon missed. Going to get out to about the 49-yard line there. And Oklahoma State's really rushed over 100 yards in this first half. Pretty much brought to you by Spencer Sanders there.
Yeah, just an athlete making a play, man. That's about it.
5 wide again here for Spencer Sanders of the Cowboys offense. Sanders barking out some orders off to the left there. Going to take the snap now. Going to sling this one deep, and it's going to be overthrown. It is wide out, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Great coverage there by the Baylor defense.
Yep, blanket coverage, wrote him into the sideline. No real place for that ball to get put anyways. So, great play by the Baylor Bears defense. Once again, they're going to try their damnedest not to give up an explosive play in this contest.
Alrighty, here Richardson off to the right. Sanders going to take off now. Going to make it 2 defenders miss. It's a great block by the wideout. It's going to get out to about the 37-yard line. It's going to be another 1st down, Oklahoma State.
Yep. If you have a front like Baylor's playing, it's very susceptible to quick up the middle runs. So you got to make some adjustments here.
All right, here 2x2 set. Going to be handoff to Richardson. Richardson's got big hole up the middle. Going to get the 1st down. It's going to be another 1st down and 10 here for the Cowboys. Like you said, it's a very odd front, so they're going to have big holes up the gap there for Oklahoma State to run through.
Yeah, and even if you saw that, you saw a little bit of a pre-snap pinching by the defensive lineman, but the backside looks like backside C gap was open, and you got to be gap sound, especially against a good running team.
Alrighty, Richardson's going to get the handoff, and he's going to be brought down with a gain of nothing.
There was a big hole there, but there was also 2 Baylor Bears sitting in it, waiting for him. So, you're approaching the red zone here. Can you still stay true to the course if you're Oklahoma State? And if you're Baylor, you finally slowed down this offense on a down. What else are you going to do now in these later downs?
Tight set off to the right here for Oklahoma. Going to bring Johnson in motion now. Make it trips off to the left. Going to bring this into a bubble screen. Richardson's going to be brought down for a loss of 2.
Motion into a bubble. Ugh, man. Baylor's just screaming up. They're daring. They're just blanketing everything Oklahoma State's trying to do. And now you got a very big 3rd and 12. Because, there's about 4.5 minutes to go in this half. You're down 2 scores. Would you take 3 here? I don't think Coach Nostages would, but it has to go through his head right now.
No, Nostages, he ain't going to take that 3. So you got a 2-by-2 set here. All right, Sanders going to take the snap, going to send this one over to Richardson. Richardson's going to make a man miss. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cowboys fired up here.
What patience. You saw the zone coverage. He waited for the first window was a little bit cloudy with defenders. Sanders stepped back in the pocket a little bit, waited for that second window, and threw it right over the backer underneath the safety on the dig route. Great throw, great run after the catch. And for everything that's been crazy, not going Oklahoma State's way, ladies and gentlemen, we still only have a 7-point ball game.
7-point game. Now, like you said, though, Baylor's offense has been hitting on all cylinders as Williams is going to take this one out of the end zone. He's got a big gap up the middle. Got to make a man miss off to the left. He barely gets tripped up at the 44-yard line, that close to taking it to the house.
Man.
Like we were saying, though, Oklahoma State defense has not been playing that great, and they've got to come out firing now. Baylor's offense has been clicking on all cylinders, and this is an NWO game here, folks, like George was saying in the chat. This is by far the slobber knocker, as Revamp would say, and Shapen's going to roll out to his right. He's got plenty of room off to the races here. Going to make a man miss, going to take it out of bounds at the 42-yard line. First down, Baylor on Oklahoma State side of the field.
Oof, man, man coverage across the board. Nobody was open, but nobody was also on the quarterback. And, Shapen just got out and just did his thing, got out of bounds, and now they're in plus territory again, Clink.
Yes, it's crazy, man. Gonna be a speed sweep off to Craig Williams. Williams got very great room, gave 5 there, and he's over 100 yards rushing.
I think that was Mick Williams, if I had to see.
Mick Williams?
I think so, but either way, Baylor's going tempo again. What's new?
Tempo for this offense. That was Mick Williams with that carry off to the right. Shapen's bringing the troops off the line here. Going to make a park out some orders there. Going to be a screenplay here for McWilliams. McWilliams got plenty of room. This guy's got speed also. He's going to make a man miss. Going to get down to about the 10-yard line before he's brought down. Oklahoma State defense has got to make a stand here. Man. And Danny Snossages is not happy right now.
I'm going to say, honestly, if Coach Snossages gets into the halftime, gets into the locker room, I don't think any clipboards will be safe. I think he's going to just light into his defense and try to find some answers, because right now there aren't any right now.
Be a handoff to Williams now. Williams going to get a gain of 3. It should bring him over the 100-yard mark now. And we got tempo again here inside the 10-yard line now. Baylor bringing them troops up to the line as quickly as they can.
Yep. It's a tightening front by the Oklahoma State defense.
Making some adjustments. Now it's going to be a counter play to Williams. Williams is going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Ooh, went to the counter. Oklahoma State was playing a little bit shallow, especially being inside the 10. Their zones don't need to be as deep. And, now it's, once again, Baylor can still get a first down, but it's 3rd and 8 here, Clink.
3rd and 8 inside the 10. Baylor's kicker's not great at kicking field goals here, so they're going to bring a man in motion. Going to be a screenplay, and it's going to be sniffed out by the defense for a loss of 1.
Great play by the Oklahoma State corner right there. Saw the receivers tried to stock block him real fast.
Ooh.
And got off, shed the block, made the tackle, and the first field goal attempt of the day.
This is tricky. It's going to be kick up. It's going to be good. Baylor up by 10, 31-10. Baylor with 2:11 here in the second quarter, everybody. Not what I don't think a lot of people were expecting from number 3 Oklahoma State tonight. Already here kicks off. Presley's going to fair catch this one or let this one go out of the end zone. Starting out the 25-yard line. Now, if you're Oklahoma State, you got 2:11 left. Oh, I know, Jimmy. That's a tough angle. That's why I was like, ooh, that angle is kind of tough.
Especially in an online setting, you never know if that lag is going to come and bite you in the ass.
It's going to be a pistol set here for Sanders. Sanders going to sling this one over to Richardson. Richardson's got room. He's going to make a man shrug him off, and he's going to get a first down. Oklahoma State and out of bounds. 2:05 left in this first half here.
Now, if you're Coach Sausages, like we talked about, you get ball at half. You got 2 minutes to go. You're going to keep your high-octane offense, especially on your own side of the field. I'd be curious to see if and when he gets across midfield, does the mindset change?
Man motion fake to Richardson. Spencer Sanders has got room off the left side. Going to make a man miss. He's got nothing but open field. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Or you just take it, 70 yards. That works too. Wow. What a play.
What a play there by Oklahoma State. Spencer Sanders is off to the races. Touchdown, Cowboys. Had to make a couple defenders miss there, but dang. Oh, wait. They went for 2, and it's going to be a 2-point game. My goodness.
Got the sneaky 2-point conversion. Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
Get smoked.
I was just running to grab another beer quick from the, from our VIP suite over here, and I come back and it's only a 2-point game.
Yeah. I was getting to refresh myself here in the booth while we could, and whew, my goodness. Couldn't quite get back enough to call that 2-point conversion there. Sneaky one there by Danny Sausages. Already here, 2-back set here besides Chapin. Chapin going to fake the handoff to McWilliams. It looks like Chapin's got room off to the left. He's going to be brought down for a gain of 4.
Great cover by the user there on the wheel. You could tell Chapin was going after that one right there, but a great user play, and you limit the explosive yardage when you're Oklahoma State.
Already here, same setup. Going to fake this. No, it's going to be a handoff to Williams. Williams got room, and he's going to be brought down short, 3rd and inches here. And this could be a big play here for Oklahoma State to get off the field before half.
Definitely could be. And seeing how you have it as a 2-point game, if you can get some points on the board going into half, somehow, some way, in that hypothetical sense, you would be leading in this game after everything that went on in the first quarter.
Yeah, you threw 2 picks, and you still have a chance to be in the lead before half. Here we go. We got the bunch set off to the right side. We've got Oklahoma State. Looks like they're probably playing the run here. No, it's going to be a pass. Going to sling this one deep, and it's going to be caught by the wide receiver. What a great user grab there by Panda. First down and 10 inside the Cowboy territory.
Wow. Players are just making plays in this game, man. We got over 600 yards of offense in the first half. Oy,
Jesus.
Guy.
Could be a handoff to Williams. Williams is going to make a man miss, and a couple more defenders going to get a gain of 4. And like the clock is ticking, boys, and I'm not seeing a timeout yet by either coach here.
Interesting here. Probably under 30 seconds is usually the threshold where you might want to consider taking the timeout.
It's going to be a hurry up here for Baylor. Baylor's going to bring a man in motion, going to fake the snap. And Chapin is going to be brought down the backfield for a loss of 8.
What a shoestring sack there by the Cowboy defense. And the first timeout's taken by Baylor. So now you're sitting here going, it's 3rd and long. You're on the fringe of field goal range. What exactly is your mindset going into this play? Do you try to get it all here? Do you try to set yourself up for field goal range? You can see what Baylor's going to do right here.
If I'm Panda, I'm going to try to get just enough to get for a shorter 4th down play here. Going to be brought back. He's going to be slung. He's going to barely get this one off before he gets smacked in the backfield. Going to make him a 4th and 14 now. Decision time for Baylor. Do they punt it, or are they just going to go for it and give Oklahoma State offense a great field position here?
You're going to see the field goal
unit. Ooh. This is from 52 yards. Kicks up. And it's good.
Okay. What a
Alrighty.
booming kick.
Oklahoma State's got 17 seconds, 2 timeouts left, though. Anything could happen, as we saw in the earlier game, not broadcasted, but 28 seconds or 17 seconds could be a long time.
It definitely can. We've all been at least I've been been on the bad side of 8-second games and 15-second situations before. So nothing's ever a given here in the 2-minute drill.
Somebody learn how to kick. Alrighty here, 34-29 with 17 seconds left here in the first half. See what Oklahoma State and this offense draws up here.
You want to be hyper aggressive, of course. You want to try to get going up at half, but maybe just not make the mistake right here.
No mistakes. Going to be a screen off to Richardson. Richardson breaks off a tackle, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of 1. And Oklahoma State's going to have to burn a timeout here.
It looked like there was something there, but the Baylor defender, it didn't tackle him, but slowed him down enough to have the rally of the troops come flying in. So interesting to see. 11 seconds to go. You probably got about 2 plays here, Clink.
Slowed him off just enough there. Now we're going to get Spencer Sanders in the backfield, empty backfield. Going to take the snap, going to sling this one off to Johnson. It's going to be broken up by the Baylor defense. What a great play by the corner there.
Yeah, that corner was sitting in zone coverage, waiting for a ball to come flying in. They got very good size at DB here at Baylor, and say if that was a 5'7" corner, probably doesn't make that play. So great job by Baylor here. And now you're in a third down situation. How aggressive do you get as Oklahoma State? If you're Baylor, you're just sitting here, maybe playing the sticks here a little bit, trying to see what exactly you're going to get from this Cowboys offense.
Never know. 2-by-2 set here for Sanders. Richardson off to the right. Sanders looks like he's changing up the play here. He's got enough for 2 plays at least. Going to sling this one. It's going to be overthrown. His Presley over there, and my goodness. Never see that from Spencer Sanders, and I wonder what was going on there.
Yeah. I think he got a little bit overzealous there. Looked like his feet may have been kind of not set properly. And hold up here. We're going to see a punter in this game? Holy moly, Chad.
Alrighty, here it's going to be off the returner's face mask. Going to be picked. It's been picked up by Oklahoma, but as time expires here, what a crazy play there on the punt return. It's going to be 34-29, Baylor at halftime.
Oh, I mean, everybody just take a deep breath for this game because we have 63 points in the first half. If we go to the game stats, we probably have close to 700 yards. Just a damn old school Big 12 track meet pretty much is going on right here. But like I've talked about in this first half, Clink, for everything, that first quarter being down 21-0, nothing can go right on offense. Your defense is looking like, a wet paper towel trying to stop Niagara Falls. For everything that went bad in that first half, still only a 5-point game. And you get ball to start the second half. That's the critical part of this game for me, is that Oklahoma State gets the ball to start. You see what Spencer Sanders has been able to do. You look at the ground game. They're averaging, they got 200 yards basically on the ground. Spencer Sanders. Right?
Thanks to Spencer Sanders. And you only got 75 yards passing here for Oklahoma State compared to over 200, which you don't see Baylor rushing. They've been pretty balanced all game.
Yeah. Trust me, as the Wisconsin Badgers head coach, we found out the hard way about the Baylor running game. It wasn't a good situation.
No, it's tough. It's tough to definitely defend here, but Richardson and Presley is going to let this one. No, he's going to nail this one in the end zone. He thought about taking it, and then he didn't.
Yeah. He who hesitates loses. So, I mean, if you're going to hesitate coming out of the end zone, son, might as well just take a knee. It ain't worth it.
Definitely ain't worth it all, Coach here. And curious to see what Spencer Sanders and this passing offense could do. Like they said, they've been dynamic all year round. And all of a sudden, this past the offense has not been the same today. But the running game's been picking them up. Alrighty here. Richardson's going to come in motion. Going to be a fake. Oh, it's going to be a handoff to Richardson. He's going to get a gain of 3.
Wow. Great discipline by the Baylor edge defender. If he would have crashed and tried to take the running back right there, there was really nobody on the perimeter that would have covered Spencer Sanders. So great option defense right there. You get some yards if you're Oklahoma State, but if you're Baylor, you are wiping your brow and saying, "Whoof, that is a relief."
Alrighty here. Looks like the same formation, but flipped off to the Richardson. Gonna get a gain of about 12 or so there, off to about the 34-yard line. First down, Oklahoma State Baylor's. Oklahoma State Cowboys. My bad.
It's okay. It's all right. You're still ramped up from your dub earlier, Coach. It's understandable.
Whew. That dub was big. 15 recruits in front of the stands there. Had to put up a dub. Man, curl route for the girls here to Johnson. First down, Oklahoma State.
Great anticipatory throw by Spencer Sanders, and now you're in plus territory. And going back to that second run of the drive, they pretty much went in the same set. Almost instead of going for the lead read, they just ran split zone instead of motioning the tight end around to take the outside guy. He just kicked the edge defender out. It's a great play design.
Already here, Johnson and Mosh going to hand this one off to Nixon. Nixon's got plenty of room on the offside. Got one man to beat. Gets brought down about the 17-yard line. First down inside Baylor territory.
For how much, in user leagues in general, and especially the NWO, you've seen so much pass heavy play going on. It's always when a game like this happens, when you're primarily running the ball and still gaining like 10 to 12 yards a carry, it's a beautiful sight to watch.
It's a beautiful sight. Love the run game myself. But when you can't get it going, when you got it going though in this league, it's a big thing to stop. Now it's gonna be a handoff, or Spencer Sanders gonna take the draw here for a gain of 2, and that man's gonna be a tough man to beat.
Definitely will. Great backside pursuit by the Baylor defense. Now you're in the red zone. This is, the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half are always the most important, in my opinion. So it'll be interesting to see how Oklahoma State capitalizes right here.
All right, here, handoff to Richardson. Richardson's got plenty of room. He's going to be brought down by the D tackle after a gain of 3. Bringing up a 3rd and 5 here for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Great pursuit there by the D tackle, their coach.
Mm-hmm. Hey, block shed. Getting off your blocks, tackling, one-on-one tackling, especially from a defensive lineman after shedding a block, is very impressive to see.
Alrighty, here they've got a wing back off to the right. Richardson off to the left here. Looks like they're going to call an audible here to Sanders. Is going to stay calm. Going to fake that. Nope, it's going to be a handoff to Richardson. Richardson's got plenty of room up the middle. He's going to get first down and more. Brought down at the 4-yard line. Deep into Baylor territory inside the red zone here, Coach.
Yep. Went back to that same split zone play, man. Baylor really made it a tight box, but that kick out block by the sniffer there allowed the tackle to come down and get pushed on the interior. And now we got 1st and goal.
Johnson's going to come in motion. Going to be a handoff to Nixon. Nixon's going to get maybe a yard after that play there. Baylor defense starting to tighten up here.
Yep, especially in the red zone, trying to not give the easy yards up the middle, trying to make, with the speed that Baylor has across the board, you like your chances, especially if somebody's going to try to string it out, east-west compared to north-south running. So interesting to see what second down looks like just outside the 3-yard line.
Alrighty, here Spencer Sanders spreading the field out. I'm going to sling this one out to Shatron. Shetron with a touchdown. Oklahoma State takes their first lead of the game.
I would say a 2-point conversion. Ooh, we're not going to see a 2-point conversion here. Okay. All right.
Alrighty, here it's gonna just take the extra point here. You can still get a 2-point conversion out of this, but it's just gonna be an extra point. And Oklahoma State goes up by 2, 36-34 Cowboys.
Now, if you're Baylor, almost half the clock came off the board there on that drive. Can you respond? I mean, they've been moving the ball pretty much whenever they want, but can they respond and score a touchdown rather than maybe a field goal?
Williams going to take this one out, maybe the 25-yard line. But, Coach, like you said, can Baylor respond now and see if this Oklahoma State defense got their head out of their butts now?
Well, knowing Coach Snossers like I do, I would have loved to been a fly on the wall for that halftime conversation because, those big rolly clipboards, the dry erase board, probably has his head print gone right through it. So
probably going to be a counterplay to Williams. Williams is going to be, what a nice step back. Going to get a gain of 6 there after incredible step back there for Williams there.
When you're there, when your defense rallies to it, and somehow the guy makes you miss in a phone booth, that's probably one of the most frustrating things you can have happen.
Look, by the words of Jimmy Two Blunts here, it says coach's dog bit someone at half, and it's going to be nearly picked off by Oklahoma State defender. Great play there by Benson.
Yep, saw the angle route, was a little bit dropped in coverage, came flying down on that. Ooh, that was, we could have had a 9-point game here in a heartbeat, but it's third and 4 here, Clink. Let's see what these two teams have for us.
Big third down conversion here. Start the Baylor drive here in the second half. Alrighty, here going to be bringing out McWilliams. McWilliams breaks a tackle, and he's going to make another tackle. He's got room up to about the 44-yard line.
I think these Baylor running backs might have to get a call to the NCAA tent here at the end of the game because I think they might have some special sauce on the sidelines if my vision is correct. But I digress.
We need to get a P sample from McWilliams. P sample, please. We need to get that P sample. Already here, shaping with Williams off to his right, 3 wideouts to the left. Going to bring a man in motion close to the line. Looks like maybe a counter play, and it's going to be a counter play off to the right, and it's going to be brought down by Lacey after a gain of 4.
You see Oklahoma State rolling up that over plus formation where they have an extra backer down on the line of scrimmage to take away the outside runs and limits it only to a 4-yard gain here.
Alrighty, here it's going to be a hurry up. It's going to be a bubble play, and it's going to be brought down by his knees, and ooh, dang, that looked dangerous there.
Wow. Great tackle in space.
Kneecaps might need to be checked after that, Coach.
That's minor.
Alrighty, here Shapin's going to get the play from the sideline. Williams looking a bit tired off to his right. Taking the time. Going to take this one, sling this one off to the left side. Going to be down for a big gain down to the 30-yard line of the Cowboys.
That was a timing throw if I've ever seen one. Running the screen, your offensive lineman almost went upfield. You got to be careful. But Sharpen just threw that damn thing on a rope. And we got another first down.
If that a tightrope, if you had to take a guess, there's a very tight rope there to the wide receiver. Motorboat and son of a bitch. And McWilliams will be brought down for a loss of 1 here on this play after the counter. Sniffed out by Oklahoma State, and Snossages says he's going to be snapped back there.
Yeah. Hey, can't go into the cookie jar one too many times with that counter. Have to show something else, I guess, because coach is all over that shit right now.
Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And here we go. 2nd and 11 now. McWilliams off to the right. 3 wideouts to the left side of Shaping there. Going to be brought back. Going to be a screenplay, but Benson Sisters went out for a gain of 3.
Yep, tight coverage on the drag. Now we got third and let's say longer medium range here, folks. Let's see what the Baylor Bears can do. See if they can pick this thing up.
All right, same formation off to the left side of Shape. Shape is barking out orders and the new play here. Looks like they're going to back off the DBs here. Martin's going to chase after Shape. Shape is going to make a man miss. They're making not so close. My goodness, did he get brought down by a face mask? 4th and 1 for the Baylor. What was that?
We might need a drug test on that man. Like, he grabbed both dudes and threw them down.
Oh, the way he fell. My goodness. Thank you for the replay, Mayor Jimmy. No call, huh? Spectre, I know you've done it better because I've heard you do it better. Panda's reaction. Yeah,
Fullback
it was pretty good. Fullback dive.
alert.
Did he get it? He did. First down.
Oh, we love our fullbacks here. We are a fullback friendly network. Let's just say that.
We all love our fullbacks in that situation. Already here, Sausages. This third quarter's gone by quickly, Coach. It's been very, very quick paced here this third quarter. Going to bark out quarter. Going to give this off to McWilliams on the jet sweep, and he's got room. And can he get to the end zone? No, he's get brought down at the 1. It looks like 5 seconds left in this third quarter.
I think that'll be it for the third quarter. Like you said, this is a fast moving third quarter, mainly because both teams go to the ground game, right? You run the ball, you keep the chains moving. Look at that, 767 yards of offense here.
My goodness.
Atlanta. Holy moly.
All right, everybody. We're heading to the fourth quarter. Get your 4s up in the chat. We got a close one here on the NWO channel. 36-34, Oklahoma State as we head into the fourth quarter.
First and goal here. Man, how good this game has been so far. This fourth quarter is going to be bananas.
First and goal. It's going to be a pass play. Looks like it's going to be roll out. Touchdown shaping in the Bears. Now, if you're Panda, do you go for 2 or do you just take the extra point here, Coach?
It's interesting, right? You can play it both ways. I'm assuming he'll go for 2, but I could be wrong. I'm going to assume he's going to try to make it a 6-point game, because if you make it a 6-point game, you're thinking a couple moves ahead. But no, he's going to take it and make it only a 5-point game. Okay.
Alrighty, he's just going to take the extra point, make it a 5-point game.
Hey, either way, you have the lead. He has, Oklahoma State has to get a touchdown either way to kind of take the lead again. Better safe than sorry, I guess, in this case.
Alrighty here, big early on in the first quarter here. Presley going to take this one, take a knee in the end zone here. Going to give Oklahoma State out to the 25.
All right. Great answer by Baylor. Baylor finally getting a touchdown for the first time since
a while.
Since early second quarter. So now, if you're the Baylor defense, can you slow down this running game of all things of Oklahoma State?
All right, here, hand off to Richardson. It's going to be sniffed out by the Baylor defense. Going to get a loss of 1 here.
Wow, big fella getting an instant block shed right there and making the play for a tackle for loss.
Alrighty, here 2x2 set here for the Cowboys. Sanders taking his time, barking out orders now off to the left side. Going to take the snap. Sees nobody. Going to sling this one deep, and the defender makes a wrong read. Presley's got to catch. He's going to run out of bounds mistakenly.
Ooh, and Coach Panda is not happy on the sidelines. He's talking to his DB coach going, Coach, what the hell are you teaching them boys? Because he was in no man's land right there.
Oh man, that safety was all over the place. Richardson in motion here, going to get this one off to Richardson. Going to get a gain of 1. Got
That's
both.
big number 62 again. That boy is flying around in the interior, in the trenches, insta-shedding blocks, making tackles at or behind the line of scrimmage. Very impressive to see a big fella that quick and use his hands that well.
Very, very quickly there. It's going to be a handoff to – no, it's going to be a fake. Spencer Sanders takes off with it. It's got plenty of blocks. That wide receiver should have held on a little bit longer, and Spencer Sanders was going to be gone. But anyways, first down and goal inside the red zone now here for the Cowboys.
Yep.
Love
you think it's going to be the split zone, the inside run, and all of a sudden, 9 times out of 10 it very well may be, but the one time Spencer Sanders pulls that ball and takes off running, it is a nightmare to defend.
It's a very, very nightmare play because you never know what's going to happen. Next one's going to take this one up the middle. He's going to get a gain of 3. Like you said, Coach, Spencer Sanders is one of the most scariest quarterbacks we have in the NWO right now. He's so quick, so decisive, so agile on his moves and everything else, and it's harder to detect who he's going to go to, though.
Yes, it definitely is. Now, 2nd and 7. They can still get a first down, though. It's been a common theme here.
It's going to be a tight set to the right, bringing Johnson in motion here. Nixon off to the left of Spencer Sanders. Sanders going to swing this one off to John Paul. Richardson, touchdown, Cowboys.
Ooh, the bubble. They went back to the bubble here. Interesting. And now here comes a 2-point conversion, almost certainly, to try to make this a field goal game.
Touchdown, Cowboys, and this is going to make it a 1-point game now. Looks like they're going to be set it up for a 2-point conversion here. See what they do here. Going to bring, looks like Green in motion here. Going to send this one off to John Paul. Richardson is going to be snuffed down. The corner makes a great play there. 42-41, Oklahoma State now.
Went to the bubble one too many times. Baylor was really pressed up. Great shed by the defender. It's a 1-point game. What a shootout here tonight.
What a great drive there by Oklahoma State to get that touchdown. Like this whole second half's been the run game, and occasionally that pass play. And that's why it's gone so quickly here. But man, both defenses have not been able to stop the run today.
No, and those bubble screens, fellas, is pretty much just an extension of your running game if you think about it. Just how quick they hit.
Alrighty, Williams going to take this one up the middle here. He's going to get a gain of 5, it says there. 2nd and 5 now here for the Baylor offense. Expect to see Baylor looks like they're not going to go the hurry up here. I'm guessing they're going to try to chew this clock as much as they can here.
Yeah. Say a little bit different philosophy now, but now that gives that Oklahoma State defense a time to substitute, get their proper sets they want in. It's a double-edged sword with stop going hurry up.
Alrighty here. Williams off to the backfield by himself here. Tight end off to the right, 2 wide out to the left. Going to hand off this one to Williams up the middle. He's going to make a man miss. He's going to get tripped unless he would probably possibly been gone up to about the 49-yard line of the Bears here for the Baylor offense. And my goodness, Williams looked real good today.
I mean, Williams has pretty much looked like the most elusive player. You put him and Blake Corum and Spencer Sanders out there, like, golly, maybe add the Oregon State back in there too, but there's just a plethora of very elusive backs, skill position players here in the NWO.
Oh yeah, it's definitely for sure, and it's gonna be a read option now, and it's gonna be a great play there for Baylor. Like we said, it's been up the middle, and now it's Shapen taking off with the ball and going to get an 8 here.
Little tastes of Coach Nosh's own medicine against him there. Little bit of a lead read there instead of a split zone. So a little bit of gamesmanship going on with similar plays being enacted.
Williams off to the left now is shaping here, and looks like a 2x2 set now. Taking their time at the line. Going to take the snap, throw this one off to Williams quickly here. Going to make Benson miss, and it's going to get a first down. Baylor Bears. This game's going to come down to whoever can make a stop.
I think it might even come down to whoever has the ball last.
Or that too. I mean, it's been fast paced all over the field today, and if you give Oklahoma State some time, Baylor's going to have to tighten up on defense next drive if they have another shot at defense. Alrighty here, pistol set. Williams in the backfield by himself here. Playing a 3 down front, going to miss it off to McWilliams, and Shapen's going to get a gain of 4 there. Great read option play there for Baylor.
Yep, a little bit of over pursuing by Oklahoma State. They were almost right there, but I think they were a little bit too vertical upfield. Shapen takes a vertical, cuts inside, and gets what could have been a 2 to 3 yard loss and turns it into a 4-yard gain.
Alrighty here. 2x2 set. Williams off to the right. Here we go. Big second down play here for the Baylor Bears. See what they do.
Melting this clock.
And it's going to be a handoff to Williams, and Williams is going to take the handoff up the middle for a first down. Baylor Bears. And my goodness, all 6 timeouts are left. But Panda is really starting to chew this clock.
He is. He's going to make Coach Sausages burn his 3 timeouts here, I'm assuming. I don't think that ball is probably going to go in the air, and if it is, it's going to be off of probably a play-action pass. But I would expect Coach Sausages to have to burn his 3 timeouts here on this series.
Alrighty here, pistol set again. Panda still just taking his time. Making a play adjustment here. Looks like screenplay set up, and it's going to be great rush there by the Oklahoma State defenders there, getting a timeout that was not called by them just with that incomplete pass there.
Exactly. I understand the logic behind that play. You're trying to win the game rather than just, just burn timeouts. It just had that ball. The ball had to get out maybe just a hair quicker, but the Oklahoma State defense was just, going balls to the wall, trying to stop the run.
I mean, even if you're Panda, a 3 wins it.
Indeed.
Alrighty here. It's going to be a handoff to Williams. Williams is going to take the handoff up the middle. He's going to get a gain of 3. Snotch just calls his first time out, and now it's a 3rd and 7. A huge 3rd down and 7 play here for the Oklahoma State defense and the Baylor Bears.
Biggest play of the game, chat. Me being Mr. Captain Obvious right here, but interesting is if you're Baylor, do you try to get Williams out in space, try to give him the ball? If you're Oklahoma State, how do you defend this?
Alrighty, here it comes. It's the special play from Panda. It's going to be snuffed out by the Oklahoma State defense. And my goodness, 4th down and an extra timeout here for Oklahoma State.
Oh, now, you have to send the field goal unit out if you're Baylor. But that's kind of been the difference in the second half.
Oklahoma State scored 7 compared to Baylor's 2 field goals here. Kicks up is good. It's going to be a 2-point game now here for Baylor as they got a 44-42 lead over Sausages and his Cowboys.
The Cowboys have pretty much been pushed to their limits in this game. But once again, the Heisman Trophy favorite, Spencer Sanders, he's got a 1.5 minutes to go. He's got 2 timeouts. Can he lead the Cowboys down the field and put points on the board? We'll see.
Man, my hands are sweaty even not even playing this game.
Right? Ooh.
Whew. This is going to be very interesting. But if you're Spencer Sanders, you got to play conservative. You don't want to force anything here. You've already thrown 2 picks earlier on in the game. Now you got to lead your team down the field here and get a touchdown here, or even a field goal. Just something to score here. Alrighty, here Sanders is going to send Dominic Richardson in motion here. Going to get us off to Richardson. Richardson's got room. Going to get a gain of 8. I expect a hurry up here.
Mm. Here we go.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Here we go. Already here, Spencer Sanders in the backfield, empty backfield again for the Cowboys. Sanders takes the snap. Reading the defense, going to roll out to his right. He's got plenty of room. He's going to sling this one out to Richardson. John Paul Richardson's got plenty of room. Going to make a man miss. Get down to the 29-yard line inside Baylor territory, and you're set up for a field goal at least now to win the game.
Yep. And now that high octane offense is going to throttle down just a little bit. You know, at least from a tempo perspective. Maybe not a play call perspective, but at least you're going to slowly now pick and choose how you want to go about the last few plays of this game.
And it looks like Panda takes his first time out here to get a break. Going to be it's going to be a read option. Spencer Sanders got plenty of room off to the right side. Going to slide down. Panda's going to take a second time out now.
Football savvy move by Spencer Sanders. Not getting the first down, making Coach Panda burn his second time out. Very, very high football IQ move there. And we have a fullback sighting.
We do have a fullback sighting. Heisman chance from the student section we hear. Richardson's going to be stuck at the line. 30 inches now. As Baylor takes their last timeout. They have no timeout to stop the clock now.
Oh boy. This is talk about a sweaty moment. I think this is probably the biggest one of the entire game.
Hand off to Richardson. Richardson off the right side. First down, Cowboys. And that should be the game possibly here.
Probably just
but there's still a minute left, everybody. There's still a minute left. Anything could happen. Something could go wrong still.
I think
a fumble could still happen. My bad, Coach. Go ahead.
No, if you're Oklahoma State, I think you just center this ball up. And, if you're comfortable with it, center the ball up, see how everything's going to go. At worst, you give your field goal kicker an opportunity.
Alrighty, here Spencer Sanders is going to give this off to Nixon. Nixon's got plenty of room. Going to just not score, get down to the 1. And that shall be it. And I don't know how he didn't stumble in the end zone for that.
Pretty much. It's like the Devontae Freeman moment in the NFL a few years ago, where literally he tried to sit down, but he sat down in the end zone.
Oh, man. What a great game by both these coaches here. Great sportsmanship here by Sausages. But there's still that chance a field goal could be missed. You never know. Anything could happen in the NWO. Be blocked somehow.
Oh,
and it's going to be a false start.
To stop the clock.
Uh-oh. Sanctions. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. Good thing Officer Doofy ain't here. And it's going to be a knee down for Sanders. And there's this kick down to about 2. He's cleaning his room.
6 seconds. Oh, he's going to kick it now. Okay.
He's going to kick it now. 80 overall guard, 78 athlete, and 78 DN for Junior Broncos.
There you go.
Then leave that one half on the board alone. Oh, man. The kick's up and it's good. It's going to be a 1-point game, and this either could be dangerous for Oklahoma State, as Williams will be returning this, or is they just going to squib this one at just?
I think they're going to try to find a hole in the front line to squib this thing.
Alrighty, here. It's going to be a squib kick here. Going to send this one back. 1-0. Still not down. Breaks another tackle. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. It breaks another tackle, but he's out of stamina. Game's over. Oklahoma State comes out victorious. My goodness, what the hell almost happened there? Woo! What a great game by these two coaches. Panda came to play today. Sausages nearly got snuck. My goodness, what a game, folks. There was, damn. 988 yards. Holy shit, man. Good God. What a hell of a game. 305 yards rushing for Oklahoma State today. Whew. Are we?
Man,
My goodness, coach. What a game.
absolutely just a barn burner down here in Stillwater. The crowd's going nuts. I don't think they're going to dare tear the goalpost down, but, Pistol Pete's going crazy. Oh wait, I don't think he's shooting blanks out of his gun right now. People might want to take some cover.
Oh, man. Hats off, coaches. Great game. Let's get the winning coach in here, Mr. Snausages.
How's it going, boys? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man.
Hell of a game, coach. Went down 21-0 there in the first quarter. What was going through your head after Sanders threw his second pick there?
Just forcing a lot of the plays. It was really just trying to get things back, and I was like, okay, let me start throwing the ball. But we didn't need to. Panda was calling really good defenses. He was keeping everything in front of him. He didn't want to give up anything big. So we had to take what we can get. But I was pretty pissed because I was being asked what I wanted to eat and never fucking concentrated in that first quarter.
Oh, man. It was a hell of a game for the running game, coach. Spencer Sanders, probably over 200 yards rushing. Defensive wise, what was going on with your defense there the first half there, or the first quarter? You kind of got it figured out the second quarter. What was going on there in the first quarter there?
Panda's the Panda of old, man, and this is the one that I kept saying was as soon as he fell in love with this game again, he's scary offensively, and he had a little hiccup last year, but I knew that wasn't him. It might have been like his doppelganger or whatever, and he just needed a break. But he calls a really, really high octane offense. So we just had to bend and not break. At the end of the day, I really don't care about numbers. I just want to make sure we keep them out of the end zones. And towards the end right there, he had his guys streaking wide open, and luckily we got a little bit just enough pressure.
Alrighty, coach. I'll hand you off to Coach Brusso here. Heck of a game, coach. And one last question. Who do you got next here?
I believe I have JT.
You got Mr. JT. What kind of adjustments you got to make before that game?
Stop the scrambling quarterback. Make sure there's no one named Forrest Gump on the roster. Check the quarterback speeds, and other than that, I mean, he's going to play the dive really well. He watches film. He does a good job. I know he's kind of been MIA lately, but I know he'll be prepared, so I'm excited.
All righty, Coach. I'll hand you off to Coach Bruce. So hell of a game, Coach. Come back and win this one.
Appreciate it, Clink.
All right, Coach. Okay. Take a breath here. You survive in advance, right? That's the name of the game. But I had two questions for you. Number one, how important do you think it was in the first half to hold him to field goals rather than touchdowns? And secondly, I wanted to be a fly on the wall, pulling that defense in the locker room. I'm assuming that big whiteboard you have in the locker room, you're going to have to order a couple new ones for next week.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely punched a hole in it. It's hard to slow down. This is a straight up Big 12 style, game. When you can hold an offense that was clicking, and we spotted him 21 points, and of course, it's not like we handed him to him; he earned them. But holding those field goals was crucial. Going for two, that little 2-point conversion we snuck in there was crucial. And at halftime, we told the defense that we kind of left them out to dry. Right? I mean, we gave them 2 possessions back to back, 2 extra ones, and trust me, and of all coaches, you're a defensive-minded heart. So when your offense is turning over the ball inside their 20, 30-yard line, it's not exactly easy to stop somebody. So at halftime, we just told them, look, we're going to control the clock as best we can. We're going to run the ball as best we can, and we're going to get in the end zone. We're going to get 7, not 3.
Yeah, you were definitely very efficient in the second half. I think you scored a touchdown. I think maybe we had 1 punt go on. I don't know. and I guess the punters are people too. So I guess you had to give them their moment.
Unfortunately, so yes.
Yeah, right. But great win, coach. Great comeback. Being resilient, being under composure. After kind of the first quarter, just just whirlwind, and survive in advance. And we'll see you again next week.
Hopefully. Appreciate you guys calling it, Jimmy. I appreciate you, getting straight home from work and getting on the producing booth. Clint, congrats on the win, brother. Panda, you're a beast, man. Hook 'em, though.
All right, can we go ahead and get on Panda on in here?
Yes, sir.
What's going on,
Sir.
Panda?
Stop.
What can I say, man? I've been on this side. I've been on this side of the ropes. Tough loss. 1 point loss to my man Sausages.
Hey, I'm saying this is the first time on this side of the ropes for me. I mean, last year I rage quit in the second quarter when he was up 35-0 with the ball. So I came out. I didn't play at all. I had 2 bye weeks. Didn't touch the PlayStation 3. I didn't even do scouting last week. I was like, I'm gonna come in clear head, not focused on anything, but just playing the game. So I missed a week of recruiting to be prepared for this game, and this is the most prepared for Sausages I've ever been.
Yeah, man. I got him in 2 weeks, so we got a week off. So we'll be trying to do our best to prepare for him ourselves. But coach, you went up 21-0 there in the first half, and then his offense kind of got rolling. What was kind of going on with your defense there after you guys kind of got rolling?
Our defense actually, even after that, they played decently. Nothing crazy, but it was nothing like any of my previous games with him where he was, throwing bombs or getting 60, 70-yard runs. He had a few real big runs with Spencer Sander because I'm pretty sure my defense is scared of him. There were multiple times where they were in position and, would just turn around, partly on me. There were a few times it was me, but there were others who just running right at him and said, oh, well, never mind, and went the other way. But other than that, I feel like we contained most of the big plays, which is something I really wanted to do. Sucks we couldn't get the stop there at the end. I really thought we had him. That big pass he had on the last drive, I thought was overthrown. I really did. I was getting happy, and then he caught it.
That's unfortunate, though, Coach. Got a big matchup in the Pac-12 next week against Michigan. What do you got to do to prepare for that game?
Definitely going to focus on defense. Our offense ran very efficiently. We had a few blunders there towards the end. Couldn't get the screen off and couldn't get another pass off there right before I had to kick that last field goal. I think we get those. We can chew a little bit more clock. I think that might have been a different end into that game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely was able to get those conversions. Could have definitely taken some more time off the clock. We've got had a good game, Panda. Hell of a damn day running the ball. Great game overall. I'm going to send you off to Coach Brusso, though.
All right, Coach. Like everybody's kind of said, very well played game. And I know when you're clicking on all cylinders offensively, it's a nightmare to try to stop. Just from the athletes, the schematics, speed. It's a big headache. But take me through basically your thoughts. Williams pretty much in the first 3 quarters was damn near unstoppable, right?
Oh yeah.
Whatever you wanted to do with him, you pretty much could.
Yeah.
Talk to me about his impact and how he's pretty much righted the ship for you. And kind of talk about, I talked to Coach Notches about this too. The situations where you had to settle for some field goals, I think might have cost you the game in this one, to be honest.
Yeah, Williams and McWilliams both definitely have been the focal point of this offense. Other than last week where we couldn't catch the ball, we couldn't throw the ball, we couldn't run the ball. Jimmy just I guess that was 3 weeks ago now, just beat my ass all over the field. It's been them. They've been the ones carrying the team. Haven't made Blake Shapen throw the ball that much. They've done an excellent job all season long. And then the field goals, most of y'all know I like to take risk. I like to go for 4th downs. I think I only went for 1 in this game because of, how dominant Sausages has been in the past and how dominant he's been this year. He's 6-0. But definitely, I chose to take the points over having a chance of getting stopped. which, looking back, maybe I could have got the first downs, maybe I couldn't. I wasn't going to risk it, but he played a great game, very fun game. I don't say that too often anymore, but that was a really, really fun game.
Absolutely. It was probably a joy for you guys to play. It definitely was a joy to call and just see how you guys were kind of see how the chess pieces were getting moved and everything like that. Best of luck to you in the future, Coach, and we'll definitely see you down the road.
Thank you, boys. Also, it's Horns Down for life, baby. Revamp got the one. No one's getting another.
Was it say how'd that scoreboard go? But
I don't care about the scoreboard. I don't care. It's my heart what matters.
Get him out
My
of
heart's
here.
what matters. Horns down, baby.
All right.
Well, everybody, we had a hell of a game tonight. Actually, 2 games. One just wasn't broadcasted. One was local, but hell of 2 games tonight for the NWO League here. We got a game Sunday night, 8:00 p.m. Eastern. We've got Mr. Jimmy Two Blunts and his Oregon Ducks taking on Cincy Bowens Seminoles. And appreciate everybody coming on out. Let's go show the man some love. Well, I ended up pulling out a 3-point game-winning field goal there at the end. Tight game, all against Hindsight Grim tonight. Tennessee finally gets their first dub of the season, 45-42. So heck of a game. Everybody's got dubs now in the league, so nobody's winless. Nobody's going to go winless. Let's go show Mr. Hindsight Grim some love. Appreciate everybody coming on through. We'll see y'all Sunday.